Here we are. It's Angela Kirby, and it's time for me to do the Mandala Oracle for the next few days. So this is where I'm taking from my book, Creating Wisdom and Magic in Life and Love, choosing a mandala. There's 54 in here. And I would say I've just completed the 59th one, which is actually called Dragon. So that's an interesting, the oracles come through fairly quickly for this one, which is interesting. The energy was beautiful. So, but it's not in this book. Nevertheless, we have 54 to work from here with. This is called the Bibliomancy, where I tune in firstly to what it is. What is it that we can do to help us navigate our way through this next few days? What is it that we could use for our uplifting or helping shapeshift any shadow work, or to at least allow anything that's coming up to express itself, and in a way that's helpful for you and for those around, rather than being the opposite. All right, so what is it that we need to know? What is it that we need to know for this week? Encounter. Very interesting. What number is that? It's number 47. Okay, can you see that one? And I'm not sure whether we've had that one before. Just going through my list. At some stage we will have got to do the whole lot. Anyway, there are two people embracing one another there. Very interesting. So let's look at what is the... I'm going to read the mantra, which allows us to, well, if choosing to take in the energies of the mantra, which then opens and enables us to be able to hear what the message is. So, big deep breath in and letting it go. A circle of love, a circle of life. This mandala is now in our life. Allow it to open our pleasure and delight through seeing and feeling. In meditation, it will guide us. Allow it to whisper its wisdom. Can we hear what the messages are? Write what we hear and feel and study it deeply, and the release for our path to be. All right. Encounter. This is a short-lived relationship in union with another. And although this is represented in the male and female depiction, it is symbolic of any relationship, male with male, female with female, sexually or not. This is an encounter that represents paths crossing, and that is all it was meant to be. Not for 1 minute must you disregard any joy or infraction as being an injustice to yourself or the other. This connection has its importance, but the sustainability is simply to be simply a brief passing in time. The significance and relevance are for growth and clarity on our path. Sometimes a relationship with another serves the purpose for ourselves to heal from other situations, or to have a sense of affection and sharing or not of knowledge and energy. Enjoy this for what it is, then move on with gratitude that your lives crossed paths and you shared a very special time together. Yeah, sometimes people come into our lives for only a really short time and they're quite impactful. Some can be, you might have a sense of that it might not feel comfortable, or whatever it might, or maybe it's really comfortable and you wonder why maybe you can't continue this encounter on. This is only, as it suggests, something that's very short-lived. But again, it might not necessarily even be with a relationship with another. It might be actually parts of a relationship with yourself. So it would be interesting to see how that comes up next week, and over the next few days for you, to see how that, or for us all, how that shows up in our lives. Okay, so sometimes the relationships are just amazing, but maybe it was more about the gift of what it was in the moment, or maybe it highlights something that's about codependence, or it highlights that really loving and trusting yourself, or really loving and trusting other people that you don't even really know that well, but maybe it's somebody from the past that's coming in. Who knows? We'll leave it up to the universe to show us. Okay, so here we go. That's what it's called, is Encounter. And if you went to my website, www.frizz, as in Frizz, Kirby, Kirby, .com, and you will see, and go and look up on the top right hand side, you'll see art, click on that, then it's Mandala in Life, and number 47 is what you're looking for. Okay, the most recent one is actually not up there now. That will be up there soon when I get it photographed and etc, etc. All right, so number 47. Now, be gentle, be kind. Ciao, ciao. And if you have any questions, please ask me. All right, lots of love.